am playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I've gone quite far in the game, but what I never got explained to me, which I will explain to you, you must level your man up. Do not do the Nest of Vipers before you have done all your side missions and everything else. Otherwise, you will not be able to do Runt. Now, Runt is a runt because he's horrible and you just cannot do him. So I have collected, I will explain all this to you. So I've collected my poison that I'm gonna have for the Nest of Vipers. I keep going to call it the Brood of Vipers, but it's the Nest of Vipers. So in here I have my antidote, garlic, my Lazarus potion. Now, what is Lazarus potion? It is in the space of 5 minutes, adds 100 health. Hangover gives him hangover. Right. What I'm going to explain is this. In your infantry, what you've got is you've got all different things. You've got the codex, you've got the map. Now, I always use this map. Now, I love this map because obviously this is like your lifeline, so to speak. And then you've got your side thing. You've got your fast travel. You can fast. These are all the places that I can fast travel to. And so there's a lot of places that I've already been to. Now, the other one is your quest log. Now, your quest log is, if I get that back to my map, you've also got the map on there. Right, so you've got the main quests, which are the Nest of Vipers and Vengeance. And so by rights, I should be going to go and scout for the bandits' camp. But I'm not, because if I go to the Nest of Vipers, then that will bring me to the runts. I'll have to spice, put the poison in for the guards and stuff like that, and then what I'll have to do is then do Run, and I just can't do him because I've not leveled up, and this is what I'm going to show you. I actually didn't know that I should be leveling him. I love that picture of him on his horse and his horse's little coat. Now, on your you got sats, okay, so this is your main level quest, and on your main level quest you have this. You can level him up, so you've got all these different ones. I mean, what is that one? Your last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Your last 30% longer without food. Well, it seems okay in itself, but I don't think I actually will want that. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma, and when talking to women, however, people will smell it. Who would want that? Honestly, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skill by 30%. He stinks as it is. If I don't wash his face, he will stink, and then people go, "Oh, you smell." So I don't think I want that one. Your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night and 10% slower during the day. I don't think I want that one either. Scout increases the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice the event. I think I might have that one. That one seems quite okay. So we're gonna have that one. So you can level him up on that part. Okay, so that's all I can do on that one, because I think I am literally, what am I? I think I'm on a level, oh, a level 10. I'm on a level, see, if you can see, look, my little gauge, I'm on a level, I'm on like 10, but that meter is, I've got to get that right the way practically to the end. So I've leveled him up quite, I mean, this one I quite like. You favour brute strength to a pleasant demeanour, and you get +2 strength bonus and 1 penalty on charisma and speech. I just liked it because it made you feel like you're like, you can't be combined with the perks of the golden tongue. I just don't even think of brute force. Especially when I was trying to do run. Now run is horrid. Strength. Now I've got the grave digger that you can carry bodies and stuff like that. That's okay. Stronghold. Blocking an opponent with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. I've got that one on. Clinch Master gives you 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. I want to get this one, so this is all what I've got to get. I've got to get all these, so I am far from doing run, thank goodness. Right, agility, dodger, fairway, fast striker. No, see, I'm only on agility, I'm only 5 +1. Then that's only like tiny. Sprinter, thick blood. Can I level him up on this yet? No, doesn't look like I can. I mean, I've done quite a lot of this game, and I've done all the side missions, and I think I've done quite well, if I'm really honest. But in all honesty, I had no idea about leveling him up, because I'm used to sort of like games like Tomb Raider and stuff, even though the Tomb Raider that I just played, which was on the PS4, she had to be leveled up, and I'm also used to Kingdom Hearts, and I've not played Kingdom Hearts for absolutely ages until the Kingdom Hearts on the PS4, and then I had to remember that you have to level your man up. So please, see, look, I've got all this to get right. Charisma, has he got any new anything on there? No, there's nothing that we can level him up on. I do apologise if you hear some banging around. It's we have the decorators in. So okay, so let's see what we've got. So that's to do with that, right? Like you, oh dear, oh dear. Right, your butt, right? Okay, so these are like the little symbols that you're gonna actually find on your man. So if I come out of here, you've got them 2 little symbols. The first symbol means that he's hungry, and that you've got to go and find him somewhere to have something to eat. So I know where I don't really want to talk to him, but the food is in there. Also, he's having sort of like a relationship with Teresa, and he's a bit of a dirty dog really, because he's having a relationship with Teresa, and in the next aspect he's finding it rather interesting with Lady Stephanie. Yes, in a rather, well, how can I put it, not so good way, but quite good for him. Right, okay, he's already, the thing is, you can't eat, if I've already eaten out of that pot, then I can't eat out of that pot anymore. So basically, right, let's go back into here. Right, let's go back to our quest log. No, my player, wasn't it? we go... Oh! Come on, woman. Right. Skills... Alchemy, I'm only on a 1 because I've only just learnt the alchemy skill. Now, I should have been sort of like doing that. In the game, you will find all, if I show you, all pretty flowers. Okay, so basically we just sort of like, we just bend down and then it will come up as marigold and you can gather that. Now, that's all for your alchemy. And, you can do different potions, and I've just done one mission where I had to put a bloke to sleep because he was in the monastery, and look, you got chamomile. No, is that mint? Yeah, gather some mint and chamomile, because that was quite good. And so anyway, but the millers, now if you do dodgy dealings with the millers, that you can actually, if you've got your stolen goods that you've stolen or anything that you can't get rid of, all these millers, I'm not kidding you, they're a dodgy lot. Now they will literally get rid of it for you, and he will teach you how to pickpocket, and I am lousy at pickpocketing, and I am lousy at lock picking, pickpocketing and lock picking. I cannot lock pick to save my life, and my life needed it at one time, and I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. So anyway, so let's see what Teresa has to say.
Hey there, handsome.
Why, hello. Would you like to go somewhere? Can you repair my clothes? I've asked her to repair my clothes for I don't know how long, but I don't actually know how to give her my clothes because I've chosen some garments. And so if you know how to do that, then drop me a comment below, please. Would you like to go somewhere? I think we're going to
take a stroll somewhere.
I'd love to.
Oh, so I wonder where they're going to go. She seems to take him, one time she took him on the longest, I'm talking about a longest mission ever. It was right across the map, but it had something to do with her brother. The storyline behind this is quite sad. Their whole village literally got wiped out by the Cumans and by all the bandits, and they were horrid. And it just, so it killed Henry's mum and dad, so then he had to go back and bury them, and it also killed her father. Oh, hang on. I do love the scenery in this game, I really do. I think you should ask her to marry him. And then they go back, and then she says, okay, we will meet another time. Sometimes she gives you bandages, and other times she gives you lockpicks, so it's quite handy. And what I normally do, if I know that my mission I'm not going to complete, and it's getting dusk, and I don't want to pay for a bed, what I normally do is I just normally backtrack to her place, because she looked after him, and he nearly got killed by the Cumans, but he didn't, but because she sort of like saved his life.
See you another time then.
And she saved his life, so I always backtrack, and you can always have a sleep in her house. You know, it's like about 3 beds there. One's upstairs, I think that's hers, and then he sleeps downstairs with the miller. Not with the miller, but near where the miller is. So right, let's get back to this. Let's get back to the Right, so we got the drinking. Can I... Well, you can see that I can level him up quite... I don't want to be loose-tongued. When drunk, you get a +1 bonus on speech and charisma. When hungover... See, I don't want to be on the loose-tongued thing. Drunk, what's that? The benefits of alcohol last twice as long. No, the last time he got drunk with the local vicar, and it wasn't very good at all. I must admit, this game does get quite saucy. So there was one time I've got little Miss, which is my little girl. She does. We've got another channel as well, which is AJ Magical Toys, and she does that with me. And I didn't actually realise that this game was going to be quite so saucy. So I'm just playing along, merrily along my way, and next minute he's got drunk with the local vicar, which is not a very good testimony for that poor vicar. And next minute there's like, oh, I don't know, it just very rude, and got very, very rude with his girlfriend, and then he met, but it was good. So I was trying my best to literally find the right button to click it all off, and I had to cover my daughter's eyes. They do blur it out quite a lot, but you get the general gist of it. So I just had to find. I was like, oh, where's the button? Where's the button? So I want to stay away from drinking with my character, which I think. As you can hear, little Miss is in the background, but I do apologise. Right, herbalism. Have I got flower power? What is that one? If you've got enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get +2 charisma bonus. Horsemanship. You can level racehorse. Strong thigh. I've levelled my horse up quite. I think really I could do with a different horse. I know that sounds awful. Right, combat, defence. Have I gone? No, I can't. Warfare. Let me have a look. I do apologise if you hear screaming in the background. That is my son upstairs on Fortnite, who's got children on Fortnite. Oh dear. If you have a greater chance of drawing your opponent's blood. You have a greater chance of drawing your opponent's blood. Oh yeah, and that sounds quite interesting. And that's the only one I can level him up on, and that's the warfare. Oh, me axe. Now, he hardly ever has an axe. Now, when you get a chance to play Teresa, now I found she had an axe, and I found that with Teresa, she was a much, much better character to actually play with. Well, with him, he's quite, I don't know, he's a bit slow. I always say he's a bit slow and sluggish. Okay, right, let's have a look at that. See, look, I'm only on 1 on my bow. I am lousy with my bow. Who is good on your bow? I will take my hat off to you and say a big well done. Mace. See, I'm nothing on mace. He's never had, as far as I know, he's never, well, he must have done because it's something. But it's not levelled me up any much. Sword. So I'm only on a 4 on my sword. And I can't level him up any more on that. Defense, I've already got the perfect block. I think I've done them all now. Yeah. Blunt strike on my sword. Yeah, I think that is unarmed. Yeah, no. Okay, so so that basically going up on there, reputation. See, look, I'm a 44, so it's okay. Statistics. Right, so that's how that you level him up. Okay, so especially on the main level, which is what you want. So all the main levels and stuff. I wish I'd have literally. I tried to do run, and I just couldn't. I got all the neighbours' children to help me. I got everybody to help me. To be honest, I did do a little bit of blackmailing with my own children. You know, they all wanted to go swimming at times, and they wanted to go out with the neighbours as well, and I just said, look, whoever can do this one, I will take you swimming. But nobody could do it, and then we found out that I shouldn't be doing that level because I've not leveled him up. And then I actually studied it, and I thought to myself, my days, why couldn't I have literally just done that? It was an awful thing. So we had a bit of blackmailing. But anyway, getting back to the game, what else? And we've got our infantry. In my infantry, I've just bought him his blue coat. So that's quite good, and his hunter's gloves. It's times that you will be overloaded with stuff, so you have to go through here and think to yourself, now, what actually do I actually need? What normally I just get myself bogged down with, like, toot. It's like bags of apples, bags of potatoes, bags of this, bags of that. And there's just times I just cannot do it. So, what else? Garlic. Alright, okay, so here's all my potions. Like, there's my poison. You can pick them up from the local herbalists, which we're going to be doing soon, because we've got to go and do a side mission called Run with the Devil, or Dance with the Devil. That's it. I don't like that. I do not want to dance with any devils, thank you very much kindly. But anyway, getting back to this, you got your potions. In the space of 5 minutes, add 100 health, dispels a hangover, cancels the effect of the marigold thing. So we've got some of the marigold ones, because also when I was reading about Run, you had to have the marigold ones as well. So I've made sure that I've topped myself up on that. Moonshine, strong alcoholic drink, watch out for a hangover. I hate hangovers at the least of the matter, so having a character with a hangover, well, he had a hangover once, and he had to deliver a sermon thanks to the priest, and I'll tell you, I did not do very well on that one, and I got that poor priest into so much trouble. It was unbelievable. Right, okay, so that's how you level him up. To call your horse, you just press your triangle if you're on the PS4. Right, now we are going to, I always use my map, find out my side.
Eat.
Oh, he's hungry again.
Food.
He needs to get something to eat. Right, she's all out of food. Now, sometimes he falls off his horse if he's that hungry. Right, okay. There should be some food along here. As I said, there's one pot that you just cannot, once you've eaten out of one pot, you can't eat out of another pot, which is not very good. Especially, I'm sure that I used to be able to eat out of more than one pot. Let's wash my face, might as well. Don't want to whistle, just want to wash. Maybe there's not any food around here. Oh, yes there is. I thought there was. I eat from the pot. Right, so you see, as you can see, he's not completely satisfied on the food. So when we'll have to go and find him another pot to eat out of. So let's go and find. We've got to go and find this herbalism. So what I will, right, come on, mount your horsey.
Yeah.
See, what I love about this game is you can literally, I know where there's another pot, you can literally go absolutely anywhere, and the countryside is so beautiful, the colours are so rich, and it's just really good. You know, there's times when you, oh look, there's another pot, when it can be a real...
Watch where you're going, you lout. You nearly
Oh,
killed
I'm
me.
sorry. Should watch where you're going then. Right, eat from the pot. So that should sustain him, so long as I haven't... The thing that I don't like about this game is the loading. That I have found that the loading, it takes absolutely ages. And especially when you very first start the game up, and or you died, and then there's just so much. Just takes ages. Right, now where am I going now? Right, quest, go then. I go to my quest log. Go to my quest log, and then into my side thing. See, look, playing with the devil. Or I could do the scavenger hunt. There's talk that treasure can be found in Skalitz. See, once again, I can't do that because I haven't found my shovel and my spade. So I've got to go do this one, where there is a scavenger hunt. There is, if I can find my spade, which is in Skalitz. He had to bury his, what I don't understand is he had to bury his parents in Skalitz, and he used a spade that he found in there then. So I don't know quite why that has gone. So that was quite on the strange side when I went back. The spade should have been where I buried his parents, but it wasn't. So here we go. So what I normally do is you look for the A. So you see the A where it says current objective. So then, oh, I've just gone down. So okay, so it's normally, let's have a look. It's about there. So I know that that's what that is on the map there. So if I think about the angel's, funny looking angel's feet, then I can go into my main map. And then let's have a butcher's, because I think, yeah, it's up here, wasn't it? So it's round about there. I do apologise, I've got little miss, she's not very well. So she's been sleeping at the most funniest times that you can imagine. She's on antibiotics, which trying to get that down there is absolutely a nightmare. Right, let's go back into my map. Let's just see whether I was right. Quest log. Did I put... Right, that was up there. Yeah, around about there. Okay, so now if I wanted to, I can do a fast travel. Let me see what my map is. Where my map? Let's have a chat.
God grant you help.
Thank you.
How may I help you?
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Now, what do we have? We have speak up, you old hag, or I'll wring your neck. I mean you know well. I think I'm going to go for that one, because I don't really want to rile her up. I mean you well. That'll always work. Don't you know that witches get burned alive? I don't really
To give me a straight answer.
want to be saying that one to her.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well.
See, we've gained her trust.
I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
Like, what ointment? Okay, so what ointment? So why did you let them have the ointment at all? Why did you change your mind? What did they want the ointment for? I have heard enough. I'm going to ask him what the ointment was for.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
If you like this channel, please like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when we upload. We try to upload on a regular basis every day. I try to upload, and sometimes it just doesn't get round until quite late, so I do apologise. I haven't. Okay, will you give me the recipe? Yeah, why not?
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
Okay, so we've had what ointment? So why did you let him have it?
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all.
Right.
They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Right.
I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea, or the clink of their
Clink
coin?
of their coin, more like. Okay, so we've done what ointment. We've then done. So what was the ointment for? So now we need. Why did you change your mind? What did they do it for? What changed your mind? I think I'm going to do what changed your mind.
What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it.
Yeah, alright.
Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
Burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though.
Right, okay, so we've done all them for right,
What did they want the ointment for?
I
think I've asked her that.
Grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
Oh dear. Right, I've heard enough of that.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. Goodbye.
Right, so now we've got a new objective. We've seen go and see Gertrude, which was her. Speak to the village women about the magical ointment. So now I am going to look at my thing. No, I've just gone past it. Let's have a look. Right, so it's Uzit. Right. I think you find it is roughly around about here. So if I put a marker there and then I go back to my quest log. Go to my quest log. I've put it in the wrong place. So, well, it was only another couple over.
What does she want? Haven't we paid her enough?
Okay, so we have the ointment is quite dangerous. Should like to know what you're up to. I don't know. What do you reckon? Give me a comment down below. What do you think? I actually think I'm going to go with the ointment's
That's
quite
not the point.
dangerous.
The ointment's dangerous, and the herb woman doesn't want you getting up to anything foolish.
Thanks for the concern.
Ah,
But
success.
we're grown women. We're old enough to make our own choices. And what we do in the woods at night is no one's business but ours.
Oh, charming. Okay, so follow the woman. Follow the woman. Right, so that's her. I spoke to her. So the other one now that I've got to go to is, oh dear, is this one up there. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I do not know. I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Okay, so we want to come out of that. So if I want to... Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I need to go there. I'm thinking that it's my map and it's not. So basically, I need to go back here. I think it's the only thing. It's only the next farm up. So if I have a look, if I come.
Something happened.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to
No,
get
this
hungry.
bloke is always hungry. And I think you find this one is in here. Not quite sure. Hold on, let me have a look. Quest log. No, it's not. It's down a bit. Actually, I think I might have done that one, but I've done that. Oh, my little baby feels all hot. I think we're just gonna have to find them. Sometimes they are working. I know what they look like because I've tried to find them before. I have found them. I've followed them all the way to the field before now. And and they did some strange mojo stuff.
She's worried about you.
What made her change her tune? You can tell her we plan to do exactly what we agreed and not to worry.
But that's helpful, not? Let's have another whip at it. I've heard about
something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what
She's
concerns
very
little
abrupt,
girls
isn't
anyway?
she? Oh, let's do the priestess worried.
The priest? It's nice to find out what telltales you have for neighbours. But believe me, it's none of your business. Or the priest's.
Ooh. Try the soft approach. You better start talking or else. I'll try the
It could
soft
be
approach.
dangerous. Not just for your soul. That shit is poisonous.
So I'm supposed to believe the herb woman slipped us poison instead of the ointment?
She warned you it was dangerous, and now she regrets selling it to you. She's afraid you'll hurt yourselves.
She said that.
Success. See, there's always a way round it. If you do things wrong, you can always go and rectify it.
But not a word to anyone else.
Okay. Right, now there are two of them that I've gone to do, but there is a third woman. Now I need to find my way out. I need to find my way. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Just whistle for him. Where is he? Oh, Pebbles! And you want to see more of what I'm doing, then please subscribe to our channel, or to my channel. We have two channels going, one on AJ Magical Toys, which is where me and my little miss, as we call her, we do stupid challenges, silly things, and obviously we've got the gaming channel. So if you like all what I'm doing and you want to just please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then you can be notified when we upload. Was there someone there? Yeah, me. I'm there. Okay, we're looking for a pot. Come on, guys. Look for these pots. Actually, I'm a bit on the lost side. Well, there's the church. Oh, I know where I'm going. I'm looking for this vicar in this church. I tell you, he's a very strange person. Okay. Oh, no, I can't. Look, I can drop things into a pot. What can I drop into the pot? Should I drop some garlic in there? No, I can't drop anything in there. Have they got anything in here? Sometimes they have food. Oh, no. Me man needs some food. He needs some food. Oh my days alive, woman, come on, what are you doing? Do you know, sometimes this game is so relaxing that you end up wandering, and then you think, where's the food, come on. Look, I don't want to go in your house, mate, but my man is starved. I'm sure there should be a level up to stop him getting hungry so much.
Hey.
Who's that? Sometimes these people can get really rude and they go, "What you doing?" Oh, shall we wash our face? We might as well, mightn't we? Okay. What is he selling? Let's have a look. Selling, oh, like these are the things that you can also, mead, spirits. Nah, it's alright, mate, not today. Oh, garlic, I could have dropped that in the pot. Don't forget, if you have got stuff in your inventory, like food, it does actually go off. So, it will actually give you food poisoning. but then there is an antidote that can cure that. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm trying to find this stupid food. And normally, there's quite a few people that normally have got food that is just boiling outside, which is always handy, but today I don't think. Either I'm not looking in the right place, or... Hello there, young man. Or... Oh, I know. They've normally got it. A scribe. Yes! Eat. Eat from the pot. He has found food. He has found... Sorry, I'm getting rather excited now. He found food. Okie doke. Now, we have got to follow these daft old biddies into the woods. So, let me have a look again. Right, my quest log. They are right up there. Okie dokie. Right, I want to ride my horse. If I find that church again, where is that daft horse? It's up there. I can't believe my dog's being disobedient. All the time I've had my dog, he's not... Now my little symbols come up to say that he's disobedient. Right, now if I find the church... Okay, I don't want to go in there, I want to just find the church. Because then I will know roughly... Yeah, they are. Where these birds are. You have to do stealth mode on, is it this one? I'm sure it is, isn't it? Let me have a look again. Right, go into my, yes, smack on target. Okay, so now I'm going to fast forward the time. The only thing is he gets rather hungry on that.